Hi everybody. I had shared my first art quilt with you all both on Instagram and here, but it was just a close-up of the face of the Statue of Liberty, Blue Liberty. So I wanted to show you the whole quilt, and video is just so much more cool, so I decided to do it in video. So I'm just going to turn the camera around here. You can see a little bit of my messy studio. And there she is. She was created in February in the studio of Frances Holliday Alford. Frances generously opened her home to myself and a group of wonderful creative women. And we had an incredible weekend there. I actually was there 2 weekends working on Liberty. We had decided that we would make quilts for the Threads of Resistance, and she's not going to be in that exhibit. They had so many submissions, so many amazing submissions, and they could only select very few of them. So hopefully you can check that out online or even in person. They're opening in Lowell, I believe. Not sure exactly when. You'll have to look it up. But just a little bit about Liberty and the process with her. She, I had had a dream and was sort of called back to art, really was called back to art in January, and I had realized that I needed to make art part of my daily life, and that I needed to have it be a almost religious practice. And the dream revealed itself deeper and deeper meanings over the course of a few months, to the point where I realized that art was not only just an important daily practice and a creative outlet, but that it was a spiritual tool for me to communicate with my highest self, to communicate with my soul, and to get on my soul path. So that's my story right now. I am on a soul path journey with art, and I am exploring my depths, sometimes terrifying, always illuminating. And the terror is really just because it's the unknown. So I had had that dream, and then we had the retreat at Frances's, and I was infused with creativity. Creativity came to visit me, and she kept me going for about 48 hours, and I worked on this quilt furiously. She came into being in the company of these wonderful women in this amazing community of creativity and love. And she's very special and dear to me because of that. But I also noticed that when people would look at her, there was amazement at what was happening because it was coming together so quickly. But there was also, when someone would come in just to view her, for example, Frances's wonderful Fritz, when he came up to look at her, and he was so moved emotionally. And I had really forgotten this about art. I did art when I was younger, but I had gotten away from it. Fear had taken me away from it. Fear of how to make money, how am I going to survive in the world? And I became a graphic designer, which has been an incredibly fruitful occupation for me. So I guess I had really forgotten the emotional impact of art, and I don't know why that is. I had, throughout the years and being, having kids and family, I'd made gifts for people, and I always was really, I loved when people felt an emotional response to a gift, but I had forgotten the depth of impact that a amazing piece of art, an inspired piece of art, can have on people. So it really struck me when Fritz came up into the studio at Frances's to see the Statue of Liberty. And I saw this immense wave of emotion move through him. And he mentioned the memory that it brought back for him of coming back from being overseas when he was serving over there, and seeing the Statue of Liberty with the sunset as he came into New York. And I now have just you know, now that's like, I just love that that's what art does. It brings people to places within themselves, whether they're memories, whether they're remembering a piece of themselves. It speaks to our souls. So, Liberty, I would love to share her with more people. And if anyone has any ideas of where she might be exhibited or displayed or somehow, you know, just be out there in the world to help heal people, let me know. And I'm really excited to share my journey with you all. I'm in the process of redoing my website. My graphic design website is going to be moving to larisadaviscreative.com. I am actively looking for clients who are just as inspired creatively as I am, and help them. I want to help them bring their passions and dreams to fruition. And my larisadavis.com site is going to be completely devoted to my creative arts, my creative expression, and my soul path art journey. And I will be sharing my journey with you. I will be sharing exercises and ideas to help people. And as I build up this new business, I'll keep you all informed about what I'll be offering. So stay tuned for more information, and love to everybody. Bye-bye.